Danny Flexen here for Seconds Out, former World Cruiserweight Champion Johnny Nelson, good friend of the channel, of course. Johnny, how you doing?
I'm fine, Danny. I'm fine. You guys are busy as per usual.
We try our best, not as busy as you. You're so in demand, it's crazy at the moment. I want to ask you about Tyson Fury, Dillian Whyte, recent beef. Obviously, Dillian's got his big fight against Oscar Rivas coming up just next week, so he probably doesn't need any distractions at the moment, but Tyson Fury, maybe that's why he's timed it as he has. Seems to be happy to delve in. What do you make of all this talk about fighting outside the ring, not just among those two, but generally? Is it something you frown upon?
You've got two characters that are say what they feel, speak with their hearts on their sleeve. I think Tyson Fury, its timing is great. You know, it's Dillian Whyte that's fighting Oscar Rivas at the O2 on the 20th. We're talking about Tyson Fury. Job's done. In regards to the things that have been said, they are both characters that they will back up the boast. Surprisingly, the only fighter I've heard Tyson Fury basically say, "Mate, I ain't fighting you," is Dillian Whyte, which surprises me. And if you try and think of one, I can't actually think of a fighter who's actually said that about. So that's surprising because I think Tyson Fury technically is the best out there, technically. But then you hear the rumours of Tyson Fury and Dillian Whyte sparring, and maybe Tyson Fury knows Dillian Whyte's got the blueprint to beating him, because he's apparently supposed to have had him down not once, not twice, a few times. Dillian Whyte, at this stage of his fight, needs to focus on his job against Oscar Rivas, because this is going to be a fight he regrets taking. Even in winning, it's going to be a tough fight because Rivas his pace is high, he's consistent, stays on your chest, doesn't give you time to breathe. So getting the win, it'll be a hard win, and there's a risk of losing him because he's picking guys that people don't want to fight for certain reasons. So I'd rate him, but again, you've got to think, you know what, concentrate on the man in front of you. Deal with the verbals with Tyson Fury afterwards.
And it's been rumoured that Tyson Fury, for his interim fight before he has the rematch with Wilder early next year, could be against Trevor Bryan, unheralded American. Dillian Whyte said if that happens, it will be a disgrace. Do you kind of go along with that?
You know what, these governing bodies have their own reason why A will fight B and B will fight C. And in doing that, they're the ones the spotlight needs to be shone on. They're the ones the questions need to be asked. Because fighters train to fight. If we've done wrong or right, we train to fight. If we get the opportunity and are given the opportunity, if we're good opponents, if we're cheats, or whatever, if we're given the opportunity, it's down to the governing bodies to justify why fighters have got a certain opportunity.
In an ideal world with AJ, Ruiz, Wilder and Whyte all tied up, who would you like to see Fury fight next?
Of course, you'd like to see him fight the likes of Wilder, but that's mooted for early next year. You'd like to see Dillian Whyte get his crack, against any of them. I think I'd like to see Dillian Whyte against Deontay Wilder more than anybody, and because he says Deontay's trying to freeze him out. So it's his personal preference, but any one of them, again, are still big money spinners, big earners, big TV audience.
Brilliant. Johnny Nelson, we thank you very much. Exciting times in boxing.
Always, that's you.